I want to tell y'all why it's so important. I'm at my stop, you know what I mean? Just dropping regular. And I want to share with y'all why it's so important to not be too dependent on a company or a job. Everybody works. Everybody needs to work for somebody. I'm not bashing companies. You know, some people are 9 to 5ers. I work a 9 to 5. All people are not business owners. But this is why I was always preaching, hey, make sure you have low debt. Make sure that you don't have a astronomically high car note. Make sure you don't hang your hat too far above to where you can't reach it. Just got word that the company, that our sector in Doraville will be shutting down. Yeah, no more Escaloosa. I don't know where I'll be. I may stick with fuel. Depends on whoever hit me up, but I really want to transition into chemicals or something. But yeah, we were just told that literally last week. We were told, hey man, yeah, by the end of the month, we're gonna try to have all our trucks transported or taken out, but Doraville, that sector's closing, right? And I just thought about the people with kids. People with car notes and a house and a spouse and a wife. That they, after this month, we're literally gonna have to look for a job. And I started thinking to myself, I was like, man, that's sad. And I was kind of sad for a minute, but I knew it was gonna happen. I knew what was happening. I just felt it. And I think I said in the video where I knew it was gonna be a transition. But I just looked back and I thought to myself, I said, man, I have a paid off car. 1, all my credit cards are paid off. 2, I have low overhead. I went part-time for cheesesteak. I went part-time. So my overhead was really, 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 really low. And I always stressed that. And the reason that I'm not really too stressed, because once I know my guy got me, I'm looking for jobs now, but I've been telling y'all for a minute I want to transition out of trucking, and this may be the push I needed, because I was gonna wait till next year. I wanted to get a house, and I only completed 1 course with this whole school, so I have 7 more to go. But I always stress, man, I can't have a lot of expenses out here, and I kept it really low for this reason, man. You never know when somebody's gonna pull the plug. I could have been out here driving a Mercedes, a Hellcat, all that. Been living in Buckhead, and I knew. I said I don't like being too dependent on people. I was always, because you got to think about this, man. With me, I was never really a company guy. Before I got into trucking, I was always working for myself. So all that put this in to go on vacation, and you can't do this and you can't do that. I wasn't used to that because I was always my own person. I always had my own company. And it's crazy because I was going to get my own truck doing this, man. Then I just realized I didn't really like trucking like that. Trucking's cool to get you where you need to be, but I don't love it. Excuse me. But I just want to, that's just an eye-opener, man. Never be too dependent on a company, because you never know when they're going to say, hey, man, sorry about Jack. We plan on going in this direction, and we're not taking you. So that's what literally happened, man. Yeah, I learned a lot with this company. It was cool. It was a cool company. I learned a lot. They gave me a chance when I first acquired my hazmat and my tankers. They gave me a chance. They, they reached out to me, gave me a shot. And I really want to thank Sonny, the guys, my terminal manager, man, the safety manager, man. They were really cool guys. But I just want to thank myself for not having so many bills and having a high overhead. I was always thinking ahead, man, and I always had the end in mind. And the end in mind was, I don't see myself being here for a long time, so I didn't want to, have so many things going out. Like when I get paid, I have a lot of choices with my check. So, yeah, man, there may be more videos coming though. Depends on where I go. They told me just to take them down, but who knows, man? Like, I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm not worried. I'm worried, but I'm not worried to the point where I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna eat? What's gonna happen? I'm not worried like that. I'm just more like how the transitions in life can be long and discouraging, or they can be long, but you'll know that you're heading in the right direction. You know, it's more of a headache when you just don't know where you're going. But I have a vision of where I want to be. I just want to, as you can tell, I'm kind of sick, man. I'm under the weather. I just want to, this next move I make, man, it has to be a move that I wholeheartedly agree with, and I want to take that step. I don't want to get to the point to where I have to, or I got bills due, I have to get a job. I don't want to get to that point. I want to get to the point to where the next move I make, I want to do that. I don't have to do that. You kind of get what I'm saying? And that's where I like to set up. I like setting up my life like that, to where I don't have to do anything. It's my choice. So that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, man, after 31st, man, no more Escaluzzo. They just closed down the Doraville plant. They didn't close down the Macon they're still big in New Jersey and Florida. But for as far as the Doraville, man, they just axed us, yo. But yeah, it's a cool company, man, while it lasted. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Take it easy.